Hello, my name is Michael Claycamp. I am the CEO and founder of Aquapon. So this all started about 3-4 years ago. I always had a passion for greenhouse. Ever since I was a little kid, my mom and dad have always bought me those little toy kit greenhouses. I've built some small greenhouses. 3 years ago, I actually decided to pursue a passion in greenhouses, and I kind of looked at it. The greenhouse industry just wasn't that big, so I wanted to find something else that I can incorporate into it. So I started watching videos. I found a video of farming in China. The video was about farmers putting goldfish, tilapia, koi into rice fields and having a 600% increase in whatever their profits were from their rice, and they would actually have a side product. If that rice failed, they had fish to sell. I discovered it was called Aquaponics. I spent some time, year and a half, of just researching it, looking it up, watching every video I could about it, and talking to as many people as I could. Purdue especially, they've really helped me a lot. I then sat down with my dad and I told him I wanted to start a aquaponics greenhouse, and he kind of just laughed at me, and I told him I was doing it. So we came up with this little design, 2,000 fish in this tank for less than $100.
Right.
So yeah, wow. That's why I'm keeping them in this special tank right here.
The fish in here were how much?
About $200.
Wow.
When you order them, they're about $1 a fish. Shipping's about 20 cents a fish, so it's about $1.20. And then right now I have about $2 each fish. It was 6 foot wide, about 16 foot long. It was 2 deep freezers as fish tanks, and then a 16 foot long grow bed that was 1.5 feet wide, filled with about 2,000 pounds of pea gravel. My original thought was I'm just gonna go down to the woods, little creek in our woods, collect some fish. So I did that, got a whole bunch of little catfish and some bluegill, threw them in there, and then about a week later, I walk in there and my dad tells me my grandpa threw in 100 catfish that he bought. Well, come to say, the next day they were all dead. Catfish love attacking the other fish, and that didn't end up too well. So I ended up catching some bluegill, threw them in there, and for about 6 months, from April until about December, I ran that greenhouse, the aquaponics system. Everything went well. I discovered that's really what I wanted to do, but we kind of built that greenhouse to fall apart after about a year. We actually have it sitting a little bit behind me in a pile back there that we destroyed not too long ago. And then I just started building this system that you can kind of see behind me, and I started that. So about 2 years now, I've been designing this commercial system that I've really enjoyed, and we decided to separate it. So that's when I applied for the Innovate Within. I won that challenge, and through the Innovate Within, I heard about the StartEdUp Foundation, and they really helped me. They gave me a $2,500 loan, no risk, that I'll start paying back here shortly to them through the money that I make through my greenhouse. And that's really helped me get off the ground. It helped me be able to buy the liners, some of the fish, some of the food. It's helping with the electric bill for the next couple months before I actually start creating a profit that I start paying the electric bill and start paying all that with the money I earn, and then also start giving some of it back to them. So a lot of people, though, when they think about innovation, they think about entrepreneurship and people starting businesses, they always look to the big cities. You always hear about Indianapolis getting a new business, or your local town getting a new business, but no one really hears about any businesses starting out in the country, back here where I live, where you don't really see a big skyscraper, you don't really see another house for a few miles. And that's what really helped me, that they were able to look out into the rural area and help find a need, help find me and where I needed help, and help sponsor me. With my thing, I've always wanted to get more people in the rural communities, especially the country, and out where no one really sees them doing it. I want them to be able to know that they do have resources and that they are able to do it, and it doesn't limit them if they're in a town of less than 2,000 people. If they're a town, it might just be 50 people. There is a need everywhere for some kind of business, some kind of service, and some kind of product, and it's up to you guys to always bring that to them. And it's not just a business or a service that is only targeted to the big cities, the big groups. It's everywhere, and that you guys can also do it also. My name is Michael Claycamp, and I am the CEO and founder of Aquapon.